14 when he told his careers teacher he wanted to join the Navy when he left school. What do you want to be? Asked the teacher. The flagpole on a ship? The teacher had a point, because Chris, though still only 14, was already almost 2 meters tall. Today, at 228 centimeters, he is Britain's tallest man.
Wow.
Every decade, and the average height of people in Europe grows another centimeter. Every year, more and more truly big people are born. Intriguingly, this does not mean humanity is producing a new super race. Only now are we losing the effects of generations of poor diet, with dramatic effects. We are only now beginning to fulfill our proper potential, says I can see paleontologist Professor Chris.
Yes, paleontologist.
Stringer.
Yes, good.
We are becoming Cro-Magnons again, the people who lived on this planet 40,000 years ago.
Wow, so crazy. Okay, wait, come on.
For most of human history, our ancestors got their food from a wide variety of sources. Women gathered herbs, fruits, and berries, while men supplemented these with occasional kills of animals, a way of life still adopted by the world's few remaining tribes of hunter-gatherers. Then, about 9,000 years ago, agriculture was invented, with devastating consequences. Most of the planet's green places have been gradually taken over by farmers, with the result that just three carbohydrate-rich plants, wheat, rice, and maize, provide more than half of the calories consumed by the human race today.
Okay.
Over the centuries, we have lived on soups, porridges, and breads that have left us undeveloped and undeveloped. In one study in Ohio, scientists discovered that when they began to grow corn, healthy hunter-gatherers were turned into sickly, underweight farmers. Tooth decay increased.
Wait. Sorry.
As did diseases.
Good.
Far from being, I can see.
Okay.
Far from not because of the size, but because of the interface. Far from being one of the blessings of the New World, corn was a public health disaster, according to some anthropologists. The fact that most people relying on the system are poorly nourished and stunted has only recently been tackled, even by the world's wealthier nations. Only in Europe, the US, and Japan are diets again reflecting the richness of our ancestors' diets. As a result, the average man in the US is, I can't see.
Wow, 179 centimeters.
Yeah, in Holland 180 centimeters, and in Japan 177 centimeters. It is a welcome trend, though not without its own problems. A standard bed length has remained at 190 centimeters since 1860. Even worse, leg room in planes and trains seems to have shrunk rather than grown, while clothes manufacturers are constantly having to revise their range of products. The question is, where will it all end? We cannot grow forever. But what is it? According to Robert Fogel of Chicago University, it could be as much as 193 centimeters, and we are likely to reach it sometime this century.
Wait, come on.
However, scientists add one note of what?
Of qualification.
Of qualification. Individuals may be growing taller because of improved nutrition, but as a species, we are actually shrinking. During the last ice age, 10,000 years ago, members of the human race were slightly rounder and taller, and evolutionary response to the cold. Large round bodies are best at keeping in heat. And as the planet continues to heat up, we may shrink even further. In other words, the growth of human beings could be offset by global warming.
Wow, that's interesting. That's interesting. Really interesting. Georgie, I don't want to check the answers because the poor quality of the screen. Just give me the general ideas of the text and we will finish here.
Well, it says that due to diet becoming richer in some wealthier countries, people are starting to grow bigger.
Good?
But they also say that because of the global warming, this tendency might be over.
Nice. Nice answer. But what shocked me, our very ancient ancestors were taller than we are, stronger than we are, and the most important, the variety of their diet was better, which means they ate much better than we do now, because the article says that only in 3 countries, in USA, in Holland probably, and in Japan, our standard of variety of food is coming to that standard which our old ancestors had in the past thousands of years ago. Am I right?
Well, it appears to be so.
Crazy. It appears to be so. Well, perfect job. Thank